welcome to another episode of Dose of Dex. So glad you're here kicking it with me. But if you're new to the channel, I want to do the most important thing, and that's welcome you to this channel. This is a fashion channel, and everything we talk about here is related to fashion. So if you have an interest in that, there's a couple things I need you to do. First thing is I need you to go on Instagram and follow me at Dose of Dex _. That's where I post a lot of the latest fashion I feel like you should know about and fashion I like in general. And if you don't have Instagram, hopefully you have TikTok. I've been improving on TikTok, so go on TikTok and follow me at Dose of Dex _ on there as well. On TikTok, I do a lot more random stuff, but still related to fashion. I do some posts, I do some reels, I do a lot of still learning TikTok a little bit. I do some things here and there, but everything fashion related. And if you don't have TikTok, you don't have Instagram, that's perfectly fine. You do have YouTube. So what I need you to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, and if you're enjoying this content, definitely hit the like button. Yo, Dose of Dex is getting bigger, but that can only continue with your help. So I hope you'll continue to follow and enjoy this fashion. Hope you'll enjoy this fashion content. Okay, so let's talk about today. So today I've only got one piece for you. I felt like it would be really cool to just highlight a piece. That way it could be very informative. You could really just pay attention to one thing and decide if it's something you would want to add to your closet. If you're a stylist out there, something you can add to your clients, or if you just wanted to learn about this one piece in particular, this I felt would be a great time to do that. So let's get into it. I don't know where this, and then I think I was just excited. I don't know where all this came from, but don't pay any attention to that. Okay, so just to let you know where the piece is coming from to start off, it's coming from a very popular and familiar streetwear brand store that you know as Supreme. Now, for those of you who don't know what Supreme is, I'm just gonna give you a really quick summary, like literally a sentence. So Supreme started in 1994. It was primarily a skate shop that focused on streetwear, but since then has pretty much revolutionized streetwear culture through collabs and their own releases. Like Supreme is the top of the top, the cream of the crop when it comes to streetwear. So that's where this piece is coming from, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Now, for those of you who don't know, for myself, let's see here. When it comes to clients, I'm always down to get clients whatever they want, whatever they have an interest in, or whatever I have an eye for, which is a lot of amazing pieces. But this time I had to be a little selfish with this because this was something I had been looking at for some time now. I had saw it before it even released. I saw the rumors and I was really excited to get my hands on this for myself so I could wear and I could show you guys. So the piece that I'm talking about is let me get it pulled up for you, is the Supreme paneled hockey jersey. You see it right there. This right here, I am super excited about. I've actually already worn it, which we'll get to that. We'll talk about that later. But I was super excited about this. I had been watching it for some time, and then I finally was able to get my hands on it. For those of you who shop at Supreme, you know that some of the hottest releases are really hard to get, especially nationwide. Like I'm not in New York, so I can't stand in line. Online is my best bet, and I haven't made the connections yet to even get things early or even not have to worry about trying to beat other people to get the piece online. So when I'm able to get something from Supreme, I'm super excited, and I'm sure you guys out there who buy Supreme, guys and gals who buy Supreme, are always excited too when you get something. But let me not get off topic. Let me keep focused on this hockey jersey, but also let me give you a brief story. So for myself, believe it or not, hockey jerseys are one of the only, if not the only jersey that I've never had in my closet. I've never worn before. So this right here was a big risk take for me because I hadn't even tried on any jerseys. I wasn't familiar with how jerseys fit, and I had always heard different things about the sizing when it came to Supreme jerseys. So usually with like NHL hockey jerseys, they run kind of big, so you can go true to size, sometimes a size down. So I was hoping that by thinking that same way that I would be able to do that same thing for this. And I was 100% correct. So hockey jerseys do run a bit big. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of my measurements, I'm 5'10", 100, and where am I at now? I think I'm 160 pounds. I think so. Well, big boy, yes, I think so. I just weighed myself the other day, off subject, but no, I'm 160 pounds and this fit very loose on me, which I was super happy about. Now let's go ahead and get straight into the picture beside me. As you can see, this is me with the jersey on. I loved how it fit. I love the material on here. And then I got a lot of great responses when I had this on, whether it was the stitching, whether people recognized the different prints on the hockey jersey, just different things. I got a lot of great responses to this and I loved it a lot. Now for me, one thing that really caught my attention about this jersey, why I really wanted it, was because it paid homage, I don't know what people, homage, whichever way it goes. It paid its respects to a lot of previous hockey jerseys that Supreme has dropped. Now, let me remind you guys, this is my first hockey jersey, but I've seen a lot of the Supreme hockey jerseys and they are fire. So I'm glad I actually got one that represented all the other ones. So just to give you a couple of examples of what I mean is, so if you look at the shoulders here, and I'll definitely do a close-up. If you look up at the shoulders here, this pays tribute to one of the previous hockey jerseys, which was the Fleur de Lis jersey. And I'll put a picture of that beside me so you can compare and see on the shoulders. You'll see the resemblance from that jersey and you'll see the resemblance here on this one. The next one would be the print on the front right here. Let me make sure I'm showing that. The Supreme going across. Now that pays tribute, I believe, I'm hoping I'm right, to the hooded sweatshirt. The hooded sweatshirt had a lot of the Supreme going in this angle with that same print. So super dope on that. So mind you, I'm already two hockey jerseys in. The next super fire piece on here I really enjoyed. Now this was for myself personally. I enjoyed the patches on here. Before I knew where the patches were from, like, this caught my attention a lot. And hopefully I'm zooming in for you guys, giving you guys a close up on it. Now this right here, now this Panther one, this Panther in particular gave tribute to the rhinestone hockey jersey. And I'll put that again beside me as well. Now, okay, are you starting to see why I really like this jersey? Now there's a couple of prints on here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember and I'm not familiar with, like the 94 right here and this right here, I'm not sure. So if you know, one thing I would really love for you guys to do is definitely leave comments below if you know what previous jerseys these are from, and definitely leave it in the comments. I'd gladly appreciate that. Man, I'm getting winded, but we almost done here. I hope you guys are being patient with me. I hope you're enjoying this content. The next thing I wanted to point out was right here. Now everyone, this is a very important part. This right here, I don't know if you can pick out what it is a very important part to this hockey jersey, which I'm gonna zoom in. I know you're not gonna know what it is, or if you do, that's super dope, but I'm still going to tell you. Now this right here pays tribute to the Thunderbird jersey. Now this dropped in 2010, and when I tell you the streets everywhere was going crazy about that Thunderbird jersey, everywhere, including myself. I had to have it, but I couldn't. And one of the main reasons why it went crazy, because who was wearing it. Two people in particular, Tyler the Creator, which I'll put a picture beside me, and a big singer, an icon, Frank Ocean. Now, when I saw that, I was like, I gotta have that jersey. But when I finally started seeing them, the resale price was, it was quite, I couldn't afford it. So just to get my hands on this, paying tribute to that jersey, made it even that much sweeter and even that much of a must-have for me. So yeah, so that's just a quick description of it. Let's get into a little bit more detail. Now, what I mean by detail with this jersey is I want to just talk a little bit about how I styled it recently over the weekend. So I had a chance to wear this jersey. Now it was a bit hot outside. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It probably was in the 80s and stuff like that. So I was a bit hot. It's not a heavy material, but you know, summertime, if you're not gonna be in the shade, if you're not gonna be indoor, this might not be the jersey you wanna wear. But I found some shade and I was good. So I ended up rocking this with a pair of shorts, hoochie daddy shorts, what I like to call it, a pair of short shorts with a pair of my New Balances 991s, all black. And it definitely set off the entire look. Like, this is what we call a statement piece. Minus the shoes, minus the shorts, this is what had all the attention, and I loved it a lot. Like, I didn't see anyone with it on. It definitely stood out for itself, and it screams streetwear. So I really liked it a lot. Now, I want to remind you guys, hold on. One thing I think is important is, I know a lot of you guys watch people on YouTube and stuff like that, and they just kind of show you it. I want to make sure that, you know I'm wearing this stuff and not reselling it, none of that. This is staying with me. So I'm going to finish talking to you guys with the jersey on. Excuse me. Hold on. So while I'm doing that, what I'll do also is I'll put a picture beside me in this same outfit I'm having on right now. I'll just walk in front of the camera so you guys can see a full look. And mind you, right now you're looking at it with the hoodie on, and it is still a great fit. The size I got is a medium. Let me remind you guys of my size. I am 5'10", 160 pounds. And so you can see with the hoodie on, this is how it looks. And then I will flash to me with the hoodie off. Now, I was really excited about it with being the summertime and no hoodie. It's still having that loose fit that I wanted. It wasn't overly baggy. It literally fit me perfectly. So I would say if you're my height, but you have some more weight on you, definitely go up a size. Go up to the large. You won't regret it at all. If you're a slender build like me, stay with the medium, because you can still, even when it gets cooler outside, I'll be able to put a hoodie on under this and it still gives me a great fit. Like, even with the loose arms right here, like, it's great. This hockey jersey is a 10 out of 10 for me. And make sure I'm not missing the material too. I love the material. I love the stitching and everything like this. This is a great jersey to have in my closet, and I'll be able to wear it multiple times. And I hope you like what you're seeing. Okay, before I end this vlog though, I definitely want to make sure that I give you guys a couple of tips as far as how I would style it. Now remember, I am a stylist. I have to offer my service, so I'm not going to give away too much. I'm going to give you just enough. So you can, if you have an interest in this, or even if you have an interest in hockey jerseys in general, you can grab it and you can put together what I'm giving you. So for me, the main thing I would do with this during the cooler seasons, like once it hits September, October, I would definitely put an all black hoodie under this. Like you see with this hoodie right here, I'd put an all black hoodie. And then I would actually go with a pair of baggy cargo pants. I feel like that would set this off super nice. And then let me not mention a pair of black New Balances 991s. I'll post a picture with the 991s. There's different versions of it. There's like V1, V2, V3, but a pair of New Balance 991s would look amazing with this, with your cargo pants and your hockey jerseys and your hockey jersey. That's one look I'm gonna give you. Anything else, you're gonna have to hit me up and use my services, but that would be a fantastic look. All right, so that wraps it up. Kept it nice, short, and simple for you guys. So today's pickup is the panel hockey jersey from Supreme. What I'll do is I will put the link below to where you can find this piece. I know for a lot of places, I know Supreme doesn't have it anymore. You may have to go through a reseller. And so it sucks, unfortunately, but if you want this jersey, it still is available. People still have it. You still have the opportunity to get it. So I'll definitely put a link below at a few places that I know and trust that you can get it from. So yeah, so that wraps up the vlog. Want to remind you guys, make sure you're following me on Instagram at doseofdex_ for all your latest fashion news. Make sure you're following me at TikTok at doseofdex_ again, just for fashion, all fashion. And then most importantly, please, I need you, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the like button. I want Dose of Dex to continue to grow, and I want you to be there with me as it happens. Other than that, we're good to go. And you know what I like to say? I catch you on the next one. Those days went by so fast. I'm gonna be